Hey guys, welcome back. We are now on part, 18 of Xenogears, and we have just entered the town of Bloodovik, and we beat a little kid at hide and seek because we are grown-up, mature adults, and we stole his badge. So now, entering the inn, we got confronted by a nun from the Nissan sect, and she invited us to her room. So let's go have a chat with her. Alright, so basically just setting into motion the castle infiltration part of the story. So now we need to get some leads on how to get into the castle. Oh, that's the little kid we pissed off. I don't want your shell. So we need to go to the armor store. Okay. Alright, there's nothing in here. But let's go chat with the hide-and-seek kid one more time, because he might have something else to say. And now we have a way in. So let's go talk to that old man. And now we have our path into the castle. It really doesn't matter which side you go into, but before we do that, let's check out the fairgrounds. Yay! Another nutter. Yes, choke, choke. The steamed cakes and iced cakes actually cause you to have or increase and decrease the character's weights. Like I said in a previous video, the character's weight does not actually affect anything in-game, though it looked like there was an intention to at one point. Supposedly, like, heavier characters would be slower but hit harder, whereas lighter characters would be faster but not be as strong. Oh, oops, wrong way. Alright, so let's go talk to the nun and let her know what we found out. So next we want to go to the castle. We leave Bart behind because obviously they'll recognize him and then problems will happen and we'll have to fight our way out. Not that that's necessarily going to be a very difficult thing, considering we are significantly, thanks to that little grinding session, we are a significantly higher level than we need to be right now. Oh, well. How convenient. Okay. Sure, let's enter the tournament. Okay, so we have to choose our name. Do we want to be dragon slaying, ponytailed, wandering, or beloved? Let's be the dragon slaying slacker. The actual name you choose does not matter in the least. But now that we are signed up for the tournament, we can proceed with the plot. So let's go back and meet up with Bart. And then let's go back and talk to the nun so that we can let her know what we have done. Okay, we're just going to drop a quick save here. Alright, let's go ahead and get it started. Alright. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go beat down some peoples at the tournament. Okay, so we can go. Alright, so the way this works is Faye is going to go through a series of 5 battles. They're actually incredibly easy, especially since we spent so much time leveling him in the first place. Thanks to the grind session. Oh, hey, look who it is. It's Big Joe. Nope, don't know who you are. Yes, of course. But, so the way it works is, the longer each battle takes, the more time you buy for Bart's side of the quest, where he has to go or swim through the underground waterways of Bloodivik into the castle. Hey, look who it is, it's Dan! Stupid masked guy in a cloak. Who somehow knows his name. Alright, so now it is Bart's turn. Alright, so you want to go in through. There's the 2 entrances for the well, either on the left-hand side or the right-hand side. You actually want to take the left-hand side near the hotel because there's a couple of items hidden in the underground waterway, and this is your only time to actually get them. And it's easier to access the items from the left side than from the right. Alright, so in we go. Alright, an evil bald dude is looking over I was looking over the tournament. And Ramses will have none of his shit. Alright, so like I said, the way it works is the longer you take in the fight, the more time you give Bart to actually go through and swim through the tunnels and get to the castle. And also, the longer the tournament goes, the more guards will leave the castle and the easier it will be for Bart to infiltrate. And honestly, the enemies here are not that threatening. Now granted, because I sold all of my defensive equipment earlier in the quest to get the Ether Doubler, Faye's taking a bit more damage than he really should be. But that's fine, because we're just building up some, we're just going to be building up some AP until we unleash a whole torrent of pain on this guy. And now, keep in mind that if Faye actually dies, or it's not a game over if Faye runs out of health. He simply is dropped from the tournament, so you want to make sure to keep Faye healthy and alive throughout the tournament. After every fight, the game goes to the menu to allow you time for Faye to heal, but you cannot save in between fights. Alright. Well, you know what, just to be safe, let's heal one more time. And let's give it an attack up too, because we're about to unleash pain. Yeah, that's how it's done. Well, that bought us a nice bit of time. Alright, so we can go ahead and heal Faye. Unfortunately, we don't have any other items to heal him with because we sold it all, which is fine. Alright, so basic swimming is... the way the swimming works is the current will move against you, and it will constantly, or it periodically changes. It speeds up and slows down. And the closer you are to the castle gate, the stronger the current is. when the current is speeding up, you really can't move forward. You can only tread in place. Hitting the circle button will allow you to move against the currents, but it won't allow you to make any headway until the current dies down. Actually, holding the circle button will allow you to. Alright, so we want to climb up this pipe, because up here takes you to the restaurant. Oh, it won't let me do anything. Okay. Well, the little treasure chest there is supposed to be a gold nugget, but apparently you have to talk to somebody before you can actually do it, or before you can actually grab it. So, oh well. Alright, so continuing on, down this path is the second item in the waterway. And it's a dead end. And generally you want to go to the left when following the waterway. But for this fork, you actually want to go to the right for the third item. And go all the way to the end. Down here. This way. Or maybe, okay. This one. Now this is the only time you can actually go through the waterway, so if you miss anything, that's it. You're not going to be able to come back to get it. So, for example, that gold nugget we're not going to be able to get because we didn't trip that flag. All right, so now to get out of here, we go this way. Or rather, to get to the castle. And then down here to get the last item in the waterway. And then back north. Yeah, as you get closer to the castle, the current gets stronger, so it becomes, it becomes that much harder to fight against it. Especially when you're on the slopes. And this is actually the worst part of it. Well, actually, down here... something for a little goof. Hey, look! I'm in the square! Alright, let's go back on the ground. Alright, and now it's time for round 2 of the tournament. And who is our opponent, I wonder? Why, it's Big Joe! So, you can pretty much do the same exact thing you did with Samson. And, yeah, Joe's a weakling. He cannot hurt you at all. But Joe's fans are not very friendly. So you want to make sure to heal up. Because their trash does a lot of damage. Joe himself is completely non-threatening. Though he does have a significant amount of health. So you want to make sure to save up for one, or to take him out in one big strike, because in addition to booing you, the fans can cheer him, and they heal him for a lot of damage. So we're just going to build up a big combo. Alright. So let's go ahead and heal up, and we'll Iron Valor, and then we will put Joe out of our misery. Alright, that was Joe's last attack. Alright, and Joe goes down. And as appropriate for a big celebrity like Joe, he gives us very appropriate rewards. Though thankfully the metal vest is actually a very nice piece of equipment. It's a very good piece of armor, which I'm actually going to spend time to equip to Faye. Alright, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut off the video here. I'll be back in just a few minutes with the next part where we continue the infiltration of the castle. Stay tuned.